Hello, and welcome back, guys. I know, it's been a while. I'm having my sweet red wine and chilling in the house, just listening to music and you know some of the old songs that I listen to. Preferably, I love R&B and all this type of songs, and there's some of the things that really take me back to him, like to think about him. And I'm with my friend, we're chilling, and I'm like, there's this guy that I used to love so much. I actually thought that we would end up in marriage, and then I get to tell my friend about the ups and downs, and she's like, how would you feel if you met him? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I would just pass him off the street, and maybe I will say hi. Maybe I would really want him to see the woman that I've become after him. Or I don't know. I was just, focused. We are done. We are done talking. The girls talks, and now our wine comes. Okay, in Aisha, it comes to an end, and so we decide to go to the liquor store that is just around here, and we want to purchase another one. So pole we are gone, and then we go to the liquor store, and guess what, guys? I see him after 1 year, one good year. I'm like, wait. Hope it's not the drunk shaz in me that is doing my own things. And I'm like, wait, friend. He really is the one. And then the guy, he was talking, he was on his phone. I think he was talking to his new bae. And I could tell on his face that it was a lady that he was directing to come to that place. I was like, what? It's a small world. So as you all know, I already relocated. From Malindi to Nairobi, and then I'm at the liquor store, and my heart is really beating so fast, and I'm like, should I say hi? Should I just pass? What should I do? Should I just put my cup down and leave? No, Sharon, you can do better. You're mature now, you're all grown up. It won't hurt you just to say hi and all that. And I'm like, hi, Mr. X and X. And then he looks at me and no, first I'm like, hi, Mr. X and X. And then he looks by and first like, hi. Then he's still on the phone. And then it's like for about two seconds, it's like he recognizes this voice. Or maybe, I don't know if he really wanted to know who's this person that knows me or this comment. And then he looks back and he comes like, wow, Shaz, is that you? I'm like, yeah, it's me. How have you been? He's like, come to Nairobi. I'm just like, yesterday. I lied. I've been in Nairobi for like 7 months. By that time, I had been like 7 to 8 months. I'm like, I just came yesterday. And so when are you going back? I'm like, tomorrow. That's quite a short time. And like, but I can come to Malindi. I'm like, ever since I moved to Malindi, you've always been coming to Malindi, but you've actually never been to Malindi. But you wanting to know where I live. I'm gonna call you. I know his number of head. I don't know if he knows my number of head, but maybe if he goes to Truecaller, then he will be able to find me there. So I didn't want to be the one to start up the conversation, or maybe look up to him, find him on his phone, call him and all that, because I was in a healing process, man. I had been in love with this person for almost 3 years, the back and forth, thinking that, oh, maybe it's gonna come back and all that, and I didn't want to interfere with that. I really needed to move on, because I know that there are some situations that I got myself into that I left, that I missed chances on the good men, because I was always holding on to this guy. If you're coming from a toxic relationship and you really want to move on, and I stress on it, to move on, you really got to stop these attachments with your ex. Do you remember that day that this person actually told you, like the person walked out of the door and they told you, like, you will never find another woman like me, you will never find another man like me? you know what, actually that's what everyone has been hoping for. That's what you actually hoped for. And he was right. Yeah, you really don't want to be with another toxic person, another unloving person, another miserable person like him or her. After so many months, this person comes back, like mine, or maybe could be years, or they tell you that they've changed. Have they really changed, or are they just afraid of being alone? For sure, you can see that they've changed. It's okay, you can give them a chance. Everybody deserves a second chance. But if the second chance becomes a third chance and a fourth chance, my dear, the cycle will keep on going on and on and on. Some people are just addicted to the fact that they can manipulate you into their feelings, like they can control you like a remote control, like a switch, this button, because they already know you. They know that this is your weakness, this is your strength, so they will use that. And for you, you think that each and every time that they come, they've changed. No, they're just trying to manipulate you. Maybe they're coming out from a relationship that didn't work out, and then they just remember that there's this person A and B that I can do this and let's do that to them. Never allow that. Waiting for that closure. You're waiting for closure for this person to tell you, you know what, I never loved you because of ABCD, blah 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 blah. I never loved you because I wasn't ready. And then, mark you, this person just left. One day they ghosted you, they didn't text you, they were not answering your texts, your phone calls. If you know their homes, as in they will just give you excuses, all types of excuses. They will say that they're so busy with the work, so busy doing everything. Those are red flags that you really need to see, that you really need to have seen in the beginning. There's never gonna be another closure for you, girl or guy out there. You will never get the answers that you really need to hear, that you really need to get. So stop wasting your time. Focus on the red flags, and for your intuition, it's usually right. A woman's intuition, I usually say it's always right. Or even for men, I don't know, but I believe that your intuition is your guide. From the moment it tells you no, it's a no. And you can really feel the energy, because sometimes you feel your intuition is right and you really want to push it on. I'm telling you, my girl or my lady, eventually whatever you're going for, whatever you're looking out for, itakuja ikuslap, ikuonyeshe haujui, nilikuonyesha na ukajifanya, and it will really slap you hard on your face. So it's again for you to decide if you're going to stick to this person. Some people feel like they've really invested so much into that relationship, so many years. Maybe you've supported careers of this person from this level, from they were down until to whatever levels that they are. So you feel like you're really entitled into this relationship, so you really don't want to let them go. My friend, if it's meant for you, it's really meant for you. And if this person isn't really into you, there's nothing that you can do or say that can make them come back to you. Why would you really hold on to something? Why would you really hold on to someone that will really leave you within the blink of an eye? Snapping of a finger. Like, this person will not even choose you for them. Ladies, especially for us, or even men, we actually say these things, but we always have that thing like, no, he will change, it's okay, maybe that's not him. And then maybe your friends or other people can see whatever's happening, and you're like, no, maybe you guys need to invest in your own relationship. Stop coming into mine. You're just trying to look out for you. I've also been a victim whereby people tell me and I don't listen, and I just think that my heart is just what it is. But I no longer want to be there, because I was always attached to this person. And also for the people who are still attached to them, like, I won't say that it's really an easy path. It's not really easy. It's not always easy, because some of these advices come from people that have never actually experienced heartbreak. You know what I mean? There's some people who just got into university or maybe high school, so fell in love with this one person, and they've been with this person into their college life, maybe lived together since then, so they really actually don't know even what heartbreak is. And why would you really stay with someone who doesn't support your ambition, who doesn't support your dreams, your goals? Why would you choose to stay with someone that does not see a future with you in them? Why would you stay? The question is, why would you choose to stay? Why? You have the decision, you have the right, you possess the key, you have it in your hand. You can choose to let go, you can choose to be you, you can choose to be happy once again, you can choose to love again, you can choose to trust again. The decision lies in you. But also, what I can also add to it is, I won't even judge you any bit. My healing journey and your healing journey is a totally complete opposite. I can heal within 2 days, 3 days, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Some never just heal. Some just live their lives constantly broken. And I say to the broken man out there, to the broken woman out there, do you know that there's someone out there for you, who's searching for you, who's praying for you as much as you're praying for them, who's hoping to find someone like you somewhere? There's someone out there for you who's already broken. There's someone out there who's tired. There's someone who's given up like you on love. But I have an encouraging message that the days are brighter, the sun is gonna shine, there's gonna be rainbow days, there's gonna be rainy days, and there's God, and believe in Him. And one day you are gonna finally find that perfect match for you, equally yoked. You have to be equally yoked for you guys to be together. And if the energy is not there, it's okay. If your love is not reciprocated, that's okay. But just know that at the end of the tunnel, there's gonna be light, and there's gonna be someone out there for you. Just hold on, wait there patiently, for the right man or woman is out there for you. And that's my story for the day. What's yours? It's good having you on my platform, being Shazrinda, and thank you for viewing. Bye.